right, it's about 10 o'clock, right? And we are at Fry's in Sunnyvale. I'm with Shane and Justin, so the producer, lead producer? And art director? Lead art director? Just art director. So, there's a lot of, I mean, you guys excited or what's?
We're thrilled to be here. We flew up earlier today, so we have signings going on all over the actually all over West Coast. Yeah. We have midnight openings all over the United States.
Yeah, so I mean, it's got to be a little bit sort of, there's got to be some trepidation there because I mean, you know, this is your first expansion for your first, you know, MMO, and it's, you know, you guys have been gearing up. And I know there's been a lot of preparation put into it, you know. So, I mean, you guys think it'll go smooth? Are you prepared?
We're really prepared. I mean, we learned a lot from the launch of the original game, and this time around, I mean, we have people back at the office all waiting, getting ready for everything. The servers are actually live right now with the expansion. We started at 9 p.m. We started, all the servers are live. East Coast midnight signings, our opening started happening a few hours ago. So the servers are live right now. We've logged into some of our servers and checked it out, and people are already running through the dark portal, getting in the Outland, starting to level up. Yeah, but we're really prepared this time.
So now, here's sort of the big question. You know, it's going to be out now. You know, Burning Crusade. You got the Outlands. You got all these new instances and whatnot. And obviously, you have a lot of content still. What about those other things that, you know, were originally talked about, like, you know, the hero characters and all those fun little aspects? I mean,
you know, the great thing about working on an MMO is the ideas that we don't put into any kind of patch or expansion are never like gone forever. Yeah. Right? So the main reason why Hero Quest didn't make it is just a lack of time. We really wanted to take the effort to make them really defined and everything. There was a lot of different ways we could go with it. We didn't have time to put it into this expansion. We'll look out for the next or one of our live updates. So it's nothing ever like gets put onto a wish list and then taken off and never seen again.
It's just when I can get it done.
This is when we get it done. Yeah.
So obviously the game and the content, the play, you know, all that stuff goes through a play test with the test rounds and all that stuff. But what about the art? I mean, how do you judge whether that's good? I mean, I know there's been some backlash on some of these new sets, like the Paladin set, for example. Maybe some people might not like it.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. You know, there's always a percentage of people that are gonna be, you know, excited about the look of that thing versus not. And you know, as artists, we're kind of just trusting our instincts and, you know, designing something that we think, you know, the majority of people will be excited about it, think it's cool. I think with the stuff that's coming out in Burning Crusade, there's going to be there's a lot of good looking stuff on there. So
definitely, you know, some of the Hunter stuff looks great. The Warlock stuff is pretty killer.
Not the Paladin stuff.
I'm not in it, you know. I don't play the Paladin. If I did, I'd probably be a lot more harsh. Okay, so, you know, obviously one of the things about casual players is they want to get the itemizations. You know, they want to get the really cool weapons, and they don't necessarily have a duel. Is there any possible chance that you guys will be introducing any sort of, you know, legendary item quest for a single player or anything like that? Or
yeah, at this point, we're not really planning anything like that. Most of the legendaries are epics. You know, it's a matter of time. You know, we don't want to give those away very easily to players because those people that actually do take 40-man raids or 25-man raids to go get those epics, they invest a lot of time. It takes a lot of skill to do those things, and kind of give it away to somebody who maybe just went out and did a quest. It's not so great.
Last thing would be, if there's anything that you want to tell the people, you know, like this is the feature you're excited about yourself, or, you know, something really to look for, or that, you know, you think's really going to have an impact.
Yeah, for me, the biggest feature that's really exciting is the heroic dungeon difficulty. I mean, it really takes it so you can go back to any one of the dungeons, in the expansion, of course, and play them at a kind of higher difficulty level with your 5-man groups. We got a lot of feedback from players saying, you know, we want more 5-man dungeons. This kind of gives them that more 5-man dungeons and that higher difficulty.
Sure.
I think for maybe the art, you know, we created 2 new races and a whole new culture, look and feel, and story behind them. They have new cities and starting areas. I think it'll be a lot of fun to experience those races now from the ground up and kind of re-experience World of Warcraft from a different point of view, different perspective. So it should be pretty cool.
And then, you know, they've been done to improve, you know, the rights of gnomes.
They're the downtrodden. They're the downtrodden.
You know, everyone loves punting them. You know,
that is true.
They're the butt of a joke.
That is true, but they're always backstabbing you with a rogue, or they're coming over and warlock. Yeah.
So
how can you exactly?
Can you comment on probably the class that you would hate to fight the most?
Wow. The problem with saying that.
I know it's a tough one, but I mean everyone has their class.
You know,
I mean,
I'd have to say Paladins.
Paladins.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those battles that keeps on going.
Definitely.
I don't do a lot of PvP to be.
So you basically hate Murlocs then?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you very
Hey,
much.
thank you so
Appreciate it.
much for
Yeah.
coming out. Thank you.
You
Thank
too.
you.